We had to go face ourselves. Post the picture here. How was it? Why we post the picture, pa? The guy. Bagas Paya, what picture, pa? Hey, he might have taken the camera off, was it? Look at our video. Yeah, I want you to do it. I didn't know the tournament. I would have thought I never go to enough, huh? It's not coming yet. The poetry was coming with the flags. It will take time for the teams come. The bag are not going. What we just I must win now, eh? You know again. So everybody will a win will be a win. So yeah. And then as a win, I go to swim as a quarterback.
So we are back at the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex. It is indeed our pleasure to welcome you to the first men's game of this afternoon. Margibi versus Green Crew County is on our deck, is on our list, and of course it is a game that must set the stage for the next game to come. A win for Green Crew County means they will be in the semi-finals, and a win for Margibi also means they will be. So it's a must-win for either side to qualify for the semi-finals stage. How does this affect the team that come up between Monserrado and Bassa? We wait and see how things are going to unfold. Hello and welcome. I am Theophilus Chica, and I'm here alongside Benjamin Gologo Gagba, or better still, Ben Gologo Gagba. He happens to be my co-commentator on the afternoon, and this is Intel Sports. It is our pleasure to have you here. Wherever you are across the length and breadth of our broadcast, welcome. Ben.
It's a pleasure to always be here. Let's say good afternoon, good morning, good evening, all across the globe. Our cherished viewers following Intel Sports. Today is the last quarterfinal day. We have two matches. The first is Margibi v Grand Crew. And then the late evening kickoff will have Monserrado versus Grand Bassa to close the day.
And so, what's coming up? Terry Colley, that man in your short, is the man who stood between Monserrado and a win here the last time they played. He's probably going to stand between Day and Grand Crew County this afternoon. 2025-2026 National County Sports Meet. We are here live at the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex. We are on the verge giving you of brand new game, the description of the proceedings as they unfold. Grand Crew, like Ben will say, are dressed in the gold and green. And let's get the lineups of the two teams as we get ready to rumble. So this is Monserrado Bazi. Is it Monserrado? So Monserrado, Teddy Colley is imposed. Dean Bear, this is Mikey Virada. Teddy Colley is imposed. Dean Bear, Momo Kolebali, the Mayan guy, Horace. Dennis is in the middle of the park. Howard Kofan and Momo Blamo leads the attack. And let's get to the Grand Crew County lineup. Timothy Hine is in post. Kamara is on the right back side. Dennis White, Tyrese Ouija is into the left angle. Bio, Logan Fisk, Jacob Kamara, and Vanny B. Vanny are in the starting lineup.
A very strong team. Both coaches have opted to go very strong. Where VBV, as we call him throughout in this commentary, I mean, he got a goal in their penultimate fixture in this unorthodox quarterfinal stage. It's good news that he starts. Momo Blamo got injured, even though he scored in Margibi last game, and it's good that he shrugged off that injury to be in the starting lineup. So both teams have lined up very strongly for a place in the semi-final.
A 2-0 win for either side here will make life easy for them, and definitely they will see it through. And the rest of the battle will be left with the two teams that are about to play in the next game, Monserrado versus Grand Bassa. And that goes the way so for hostilities to begin. And it is Magibi who immediately will rumble into action with Teddy Colley in possession.
I'll tell you what, here is bright sunshine, and I just hope that the players are able to adjust in the soonest possible time as we see it. But this is a crucial game. Magibi are looking for a win, as we understand, to avoid playing Neymar in the semi-final. You can predictably say Neymar, for the moment, look the stronger team from the teams that qualified in Group A after their one-nil victory over Cape Mountain yesterday.
So we're looking forward to what to be an action-packed game. Tyrese White, Magibi starting on a low-key note. And they will go back to their goalkeeper Timothy Hinn and back to Tyrese White.
And it's in the early stage. You don't expect the game to be steaming so early. So for the moment, the two teams are playing kickball, getting familiarized with the weather, the ball, and the game as a whole.
Tyrese. Vanny B. Vanny. Isaka Bayo, Mark Kofa, and probably looking to give an invitation to Magibi, which they are not yielding to.
Magibi not coming up for the moment.
They are not.
Predictably, contender with the way things going, and Grand Crew will have to be a little ambitious, you know. And then you see Magibi gradually coming out in
now on the space that they're looking for. Grand Crew will have it. Magibi will start play. John Momo. They will go back to their goalkeeper Teddy Colley. And Teddy will start down his right side. Magibi coming forward now. A lot to do this afternoon. His destiny lies into one's hand for the two teams tonight. Or better still, this afternoon. And they start on a very, very, very cool note.
And I tell you what, a draw would take Magibi on 5 points. And if they are on 5 points in the late game, none of the two teams, Montserrat or Barca, can reach 5. And that would guarantee them to top the group, which will inevitably mean they've avoided Lima and will play Cape Mountain in the semi-finals here on Wednesday night.
Yeah, the voice of Ben Gagba is a little bit scary for them on that occasion. For Magibi, who will push forward, and his Isaka Bayo. Makofa will get it, is challenged, and Isaka comes on and will. Ben, they aren't making any incursions forward.
I think it's going to be cornered to Magibi. It's on the left touchline. It was a back pass to the goalkeeper. I thought it was heavy to hit, and the goalkeeper did not control properly. So we have the first corner of the night. It's come after 4 minutes.
Yeah, that's what you get when you want to play deep into your half instead of going forward.
For the moment, all outfield players are in the half of Grand Crew.
Tyrese White, Timothy Hinn. And the sun is hot out there, and so the two teams will have to take their time to come forward. But I think it still is not helping the process. They have to go forward.
I think we're going to see this for a very long period of time. And I'm not okay. I'm just getting the lineup. Both the teams have got 4 points each. Please check that out.
Yeah.
I mean, it should be 4 points each.
4 points each.
Yeah, it should be. So if both of them draw, they go on 5-5. The Montserrat Barca game, Barca have got 1 point. Montserrat have got 1 point. And it's going to take out of them nowhere if they go on to win. So that's the reason why you see these two teams are playing kickball. This is absolutely crazy.
Well, we're not going to see anything classic in this game because I get the impression they're just going to keep it as it is.
But it's not a way to play.
Nah, not at all.
You have to take the ball forward. Even if you want to settle for a draw,
he's coming back.
This is not a way to go and settle for a draw. It's bizarre.
Well, this is a poor game on here now, in all fairness.
It's bizarre.
Yeah.
I will sit home at about this hour in 20 minutes now. Maybe not play Brighton, put my television on and watch FA Cup fair round.
Yes, this match.
Instead of watch
way into their own half, Tyrese and Vanny is on it. No urgency whatsoever to move forward and create chances. How? I really don't see how things are going to change. The two of them probably want to draw this game and qualify. Timothy Hine.
So why do you select their strong teams?
Yeah, I mean, it's just too poor for us. No incursion, nothing.
That's very boring.
Very boring game. In 7 minutes, we haven't made any attempt at goal. But if this was a game, because I'm thinking for the first time they've come on the edge of the box, and I hope they're not going to drive this game backward again.
But here, there's much of space. After that long crossfield dispatch, he got it under control over the halfway line. He could have pushed forward and attacked the penalty box. He doesn't do it.
I think
it's absolutely boring. Absolutely boring.
It's a boring game, to be frank. Crane County, Magidi.
It feels like laying down a microphone.
Yeah, it feels like no zest in this game at all. And I've got
nothing to describe.
Yeah, not much to describe.
Ball. I mean, it looks there.
It is a very poor game, in all fairness.
Intended to get prepared for a game that is ahead, in which the team doesn't want any player to be injured, and so the coach tells you, "Hey guys, just kick the ball around to open up the muscle, to look refreshed." You know, that's what I see.
First time seeing something. Now look what he's doing. Anywhere.
He's checking the wrong backward.
This is crazy.
That's absolutely crazy.
This is just unfair to football. I mean,
not only to that, but I tell you what, unfair to the thousands that turn up.
Yes, I mean, a lot of people watching.
Travel distances.
If it stays like this, the two of them are into the semi-finals. So maybe they prefer to keep it as that. I mean, which is
so
just.
You see why?
So why
I blame the organizers?
Yeah, and
for not playing the two games simultaneously.
And we talked about how these games should be played simultaneously. This is what we were trying to avoid. That's exactly what we're trying to avoid.
So this modern era is the 21st century. Organizers of major competition in our country, they are getting screwed up.
Very screwed up. In these modern times, contemporary football.
I think they might give me number 10 put a muscle on the occasion. It is on the deck. Frederick Dennis, the B Mountain player, receiving some treatment. Some of the players have come down to touch and get fluid or what they like. And 10 minutes at a very sunny and bright SKD. Margibi nil, Grand Crew nil.
It's a long ball forward, picked up by John Momo. Mike B will find their way forward. Taking that time, all of the time in the world. This is just, yeah, I mean, this is just so poor. I mean, so low key a game.
What are we going to describe to you?
There is absolutely nothing to describe, man.
Monsieur Hutio gives the ball to Ben. Ben
at least they got some pace.
Ben.
Now he goes to the floor, and I mean, you've got 11 minutes in this game, which is supposed to go for 90 minutes.
11 boring minutes, and we're gonna be like this for the next 8 minutes. Very boring, very boring to say the least. This is unfair to the supporters.
So a player is on the floor. Mike B will go back home. It's a long ball backward. Yeah, I mean, even if those games have been played simultaneously, I think on the other side, the pace of this game would have still been like this. But it's still not bad. You can open this game if you decide to even do anything.
But then you have to ask yourself,
make it explosive and concede the goals you want to concede.
You ask yourself, how is the position? How is the standing? I think we need to get the standing to know how is the standing. Because if you agree to a draw,
Grand Crew defeated at the 1-1 game in this, the one against Amosrado, right?
2-0.
Yeah, 2-0.
And then Magibi won Barca 2-0.
2-0. So obviously the two losers.
Magibi drew with Barca 0-0.
Magibi drew with Barca 0-0, made 4 points. Yes.
Grand Crew drew with.
Was it Monserrato?
With Monserrato.
Yeah.
0-0.
0-0.
So then what we're going to look at? Yeah. So we're going to look at equal. The head-to-head will be the same. The goal difference will be the same. You're going to consider disciplinary record. So we have to check which team have more yellow cards.
But one thing is clear: they both have qualified.
But except for qualifying, you have Cape Mon and Nima qualifying. I mean, you could play here better to decide which team you want to play. Yeah, early substitution. I think Fetri Dennis, number 10 for Magibi. He was uninjured, so he can make it. He's been replaced by number 22. Samuel Colley. Samuel Colley came off the bench the last game. What's the reaction like from the coach?
The reaction from the reaction from the fans, those who are watching.
Watch the Man United game.
Yeah, it's not good. It's a Sunday. They do expect a pulsating match. So you can see from the reaction.
Who is the other person?
Wow.
Yeah, that sounds foolish.
Yes.
You are doing commentary wants to tell us what should be done. We don't know what the supporters
Emmanuel
come and see.
Deswak, say we're doing commentary and we want to tell Emmanuel Deswak there's nothing wrong commentary about it this afternoon. In all fairness, this game it's just a boring match. No intensity, no pace, no zest, no drive and determination, no venom in any of those players on that pitch to do something. These two teams probably believe they've qualified and they just playing a low-key game. I mean, I've been in football for years, over 20 years or 30 years of my life, close to 30 years of my life, or more than that. I mean, football that I know, when two teams play the intensity, I'm a coach. Don't forget this, Emmanuel. I am a coach, a very good one too in my own capacity, and I know when the game.
There's nothing about it.
Yeah, there's no
nothing about it.
Yeah, I know a game. When it is a game, I know it. When players come out and decide not to play, I know it very, very well. I mean, Magibi and Krenku just didn't decide to play. Maybe as yet they haven't decided to play a competitive football game.
I don't think action can even be taken against them for the very good reason the Arkansas, in the manner in which they play the game, that's what you get when you don't plan properly. You plan to fail.
Yeah.
When you fail to plan.
So there you go.
What are you going to describe here? I don't see anything.
No movement when the ball is passed. No collective tempo, collective connectivity. You don't see that. You just see two teams taking their time. There's no pressure. Take a look at that. Take a look at that. Look at this. Where is the shifting? Where is the compact? You don't see anything. So, to my good friend Emmanuel, I mean, just sit back. My responsibility is to describe events as they unfold, and I'm just describing events as they unfold. In all fairness.
You know what, yo?
Yeah.
Come on.
How's the word coming back?
Come on. It's a receipt for all this kind of odd action. There will come a time these two sides will pay for it. You know. And I don't know which of them going to finish on top. Or whatever which way. I don't see either of these two sides reaching into the final. I foresee a Cape Mount Neymar final.
Yes.
That's what I foresee.
I think so.
Because I think Neymar will play Grand Cru or I don't know them.
No, I would have loved to see Grand Cru in the final, but what I'm witnessing doesn't tell me that they are a team.
Trust me, you will see
that's supposed to be in the finals.
And Neymar in the final. It will be the repeat of that last round of match we saw in Group A in the quarterfinal stage between Cape Mount and Neymar, and I think that will be a breathtaking final. That will be.
Magby working their way through, taking so much time. And no pressure, no press again from Grand Cru County. I mean, a waste of resources, a waste of time for us from these two teams here. Well, that's the counter made for you.
Even in a friendly match, I mean, a friendly match is not even play like this.
It is a very poor game. No intensity, nothing at all. Well, if I were to write a story this afternoon, I don't know which story I would have written. Tyrese White is on the ball. He's coming forward. There he is. Goes back to his goalkeeper. Yeah. Isaka Bayo. Green Crew County into their own half. No pressure at all. No intensity. Tyrese will come forward. Cross the halfway mark into Marky B half. I look forward to the day when the county meet will change. Where games like these will have to be played simultaneously, and the players' understanding is about doing what you are supposed to do, performing your responsibility, and leaving the other teams to perform their responsibility. And it's a full game. So we are describing events as they unfold, and we will tell you exactly what's unfolding on that page. Slow pace, no intent, low key, no zest to drive the game forward. And the intent is clear. It's because...
And the players are going down.
Yeah, John Momo is on the floor, and the referee will call the medics to attend to him. Maybe a substitution is in the making. And the medics have been calling. Teddy Colley and his opposing teammates are yet to come under any sort of pressure. He's been Teddy Colley. The game has commenced. Margivi. And is coming across Colley. Intercepted, picked up by Green Crew County. To their goalkeeper, Timothy. And then he comes to Tyrese White. And Tyrese is Joshua Kamara was on the ball earlier on. Mark Kofa. And Tyrese White. Green Crew across the halfway mark, but as always they will come back into the half, and there you go, and back into the half, which clearly still means that they just do not have any intention to go into their opponent's half to score or create and score goals. So Monserrato and Graham Basler stays like this out of the competition. And
the last time we learned that I heard somebody say so that Monserrato, fixed the game with somebody 3-3. I think they'll have Bong or something. Some
Yes,
other team
they
to
in
qualify.
Bong County, we understand. It was alleged that they had a.
So you understand when I say comma?
Yeah.
Comma is a receipt of everything that we do.
Yes, sure.
So when you cook the soup, you can taste it. Have you cooked before or taste it?
Yes, I have. I've cooked. It's impossible. It's just impossible.
They see soup they cook that day.
It's just impossible.
They have to taste it now.
Yeah.
When you cook the food, you can taste it.
And
Bapolo
were never happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now
So I
Bapolo.
really want to see how the Barca Monster game will look like. I want to see how they will play.
25 minutes gone. Teddy Colley taking his own time to John Momo. Long ball for his pinked and his header. Grand Crew County keeping it on the deck. Isaac Abayo. And they are just not panicking. I wonder if we will have a goal in this game.
Never.
Ben Ben said never we are going to have a goal in this game. Those are the words of Benjamin Gologo Benjamin Gakba. Vanny B. Vanny brings it back in the middle of the park. Isaac Abayo. And Ben, did you notice a scuffle between the coach of Grand Crew County and Monserrato after the game?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I can
So I'm beginning to retrospect, and something is beginning to tell me something. I'm not sure of anything, but I think that scuffle must have resulted into something that we see on the page. Famanta Dean and Coach Keke, I saw that video trending on social media. There was a scuffle between the two of them. So it goes back to the goalkeeper, Teddy Colley. Finally, the captain of Grand Crew County, 27 minutes going. I just wonder if the game goes into a score draw. That's my Gibi County. It's a player on the floor. Wow.
And this has come few days after the Liberia Football Association, responsible for the running of football and governance of football, have been a football club president, Shakhtar injured to be specific, Benetta Yue, for
yes,
5
I did.
years
I read
that. Manipulation. And also banning a former national team player. I say former because that ban is going to affect Eugene Swain for 2 years. Now this fixture is all over. It's all over the fixture. I mean that you can see this is clear manipulation.
It is.
And the organizers are held squarely responsible. Nowhere in football,
you know,
the last group matches
you need
in
to
the
take
four-team zone.
And I'm looking forward to a day where the politics will be taken out
separately.
of the county meet. I'm just
This is
thinking,
absolutely crazy.
it's crazy.
And you expect these people, these organizers, the administrators of these teams, to look at us, men and women, followers of football, supporters of football,
To believe that this
is a football game.
This is one football game, and I'm like,
You're playing fun out of yourself. I'm drinking some water, too.
so in a professional football world, you know, normally when you try to be professional and you want to say the right thing, people will think that you're taking sides. But in all fairness, I'm a Marylander and I just want to see beautiful football. That's all. And I strongly believe that these two teams should play beautiful football. Let the best team win. I mean, I don't want to see a game play at this low pace to give permission for other teams to drop. I think we should have, our mentality needs to change about a lot of things in Liberia. I mean, look, listen, I'm reading the comments and somebody is saying the commentator is from Basel. I don't know what
Okay, let's say for example, I'm from Basel. What does
but
that
let's
have to do
agree
with
that even if I'm from, professionalism. I'm from Maryland. Maryland kind of were beating Clare and put it out of the competition. But I did my job professionally. I mean, we have to do our professional things.
2 years
This
ago,
is not a game at all. This is just a complete, I mean,
shenanigan.
yes.
2 years ago, I was inside this place, and Basel were playing. I think it was a third place match. I guess you remember when Basel walked off the pitch.
Yeah, I remember.
They
Yeah,
cheated.
yeah.
And it was commentary.
Was it? Yeah,
Basel and somebody.
Uh-huh.
And I described the incident as being irresponsible
Yeah.
on the part of Grand Basel County to have walked out of the pitch because they feel cheated.
Yeah, I remember James Diba was also caught in a scuffle.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And a member of the Basel team, administrative staff, came in my inbox, was brave to address me and say, why have I said that Grand Basel were irresponsible? And I still remember my comment that management of the Grand Basel team and the players, the people that are on our bench, they were very irresponsible to have advised their players to walk out of the pitch. That's very irresponsible.
Yeah, very
irresponsible. Then the person on the Grand Basel administrative wanted to lecture me about
football.
Who are you to describe us that we're irresponsible? So I said, oh, you think you own Basel with me? My name is Gagba. Do you know what they call Gagba? I'm from Grand Basel Station number 1. There's a town behind Buketa they call Huiza.
Yes.
Beyond Huiza, my grandfather has a town they call Gagba Chade town.
Yeah.
I own a town in Grand Basel. More so, I got a big rubber farm in Grand Basel. I have a land
Grand Basel.
200 acres in Grand Basel.
So
then you want to lecture me about Grand Basel? Why don't you even own a property in Grand Basel? I'm a typical Basel man. My first name is Goroko. Do you know what about Goroko? It's all Basel. I'm stupid. I can't contain the action because I'm a Basel man.
Yeah, so I mean,
but quite frankly, too, it was so silly from Basel that day to walk off the pitch. You can do that in modern football.
Yeah,
you can do that.
It's just.
If Basel does do it again, I will still describe it the same way because that's not what we want to see in football. No.
And Ben, what we're witnessing, even in the league, if you were seeing something like this, you accuse the players and the coaches. Then do you remember the year CC United were relegated? I was called to the team in the second phase of the league to help with CC. I know. CC was relegated, and CC lost to what used to be Muscat FC, which is now FC Facel. So a lot of my colleagues, and I remember DJ Sporting is one of them, came into my box in the SWA room. They hit me hard left and right that they suspected that there was match fixing and that there was no way Theophilus Chico was out of this. Yes, because of the way this same game has been played. I mean, you are a team. People know how capable you are and your strength. And then they see you at this level. Something is going to ring a bell to them. And it's clear. We know the Grand Crew County. We know Magibi. We know how Teddy Colley came under serious pressure here when he played last time against, I think was it Monserrato or Basel. Now you come here and you play as if you don't have booms. You're playing as if you don't have zest. You don't have the intensity to open this game. What will happen to either side? Let it happen. Even if you want to compromise this game, open it, score goals.
Entertain the people.
Yeah, entertain the people, score goals.
If you want to even compromise
and I have to come defending my character to the extent where, yes, to the extent where I challenged everybody in the SWA room, everybody in Liberian football, a member of SWA who had information to provide that information, because CC United lost 6-1 to Muscat then. It's now Facel. It was impossible. People who know Theophilus, you guys say, it's impossible for CC to concede 6 goals, because I met CC at 4 points, and by the time they were headed for relegation, they were at 16 points. I mean, I think 20 points. Imagine the level of work we did, the intensity of the game, the players, the mentality changed. And then you go into a game on the last 2 days. Right here, our last game we play against Quado Nemba. After that game, after that Muscat game, we came back here after they accused me. We beat Quado here 3-1.
3-1, yeah.
Yes.
And that confirmed Quado's relegation.
Yeah, that confirmed Quado's relegation. You know, but the guys were accusing me, and you have these kind of things going on, and you don't want people to talk about it, and you're accusing people of being Basonian or being this and that. But this is just unfair to football. By the way, this is political football. We will do our best, but in all fairness, the mentality needs to change. Everything of us needs to change. We need to play. We need to do better. You can't continue like this, guys. So it's goalless. 37 minutes gone. At the SKD,
even 90 minutes.
Yeah. And a lot of people, you know, this is all about credibility, and grateful to God. And I think the LFA is standing strong these days. I remember what you just mentioned about Pinsville. Yeah. So my take is, hope the right investigations are done. Hope the facts are there, established, prima facie, you know, sufficient evidence beyond all reasonable doubt, so that people can be punished. And that's just my little take about it. But I think professionally we have to do something, you know. So it's goalless. It's Van the captain of Grand Crew is on the floor. He's been on his feet now, and he's being escorted off the pitch. In the middle of the park, Mark Kofa. A very, very dull, I mean, steamless football game. A counter-made game that lacks everything that professional football requires. Yes, somebody is saying that's the same thing, you know, Rewaji did in Maryland County. So I don't know what's in my mind then. But is it possible to bring these counties to town and allow the preliminaries and whatsoever to be played in town into the groups? And then when you are out of your group, you go back and then spend more money and we'll play simultaneously. We need to grow now, Ben. We need to change this thing. Because a lot of players have been scouted from this competition. A lot of young players have been scouted.
It's a complete waste of time.
Yeah.
That's the only currency that cannot be replaced.
I think the organizers are watching. Maybe
Yeah, I think
they
are
will
the
do
cause.
something about this
They are the
in
cause.
the future.
They are the cause.
And they need to start thinking
They are
outside
the
the box
cause.
now. This
The
is
organizers
just
are the
not
cause.
good football at
And I will say
all.
this repeatedly to you. The organizers are the cause. They are the reasons for which this game has been played like it has been played. The organizers are the reason. There's no way in this modern time, in the year 2026, you are going to play a group match football in which four
So
teams are
the
in the
question is,
zone.
no one is accusing
Then you
anybody
play
of
the
match
last one.
fixing, right?
Yeah.
But in all fairness, the intensity of this game does not represent any good game, any competition. That's what we're
We've
saying.
done lots of commentary
yeah,
for national
we've done,
sports meet.
yeah, national county sports meet, national teams, and we know what it is to be in a tense game, and nobody's accusing anybody, but the real truth is this game lacked the steam, lacked the intensity, lacked the zest, no energy at all. It just doesn't look like something is at stake. That's all. That's what we're saying. And the whistle sounded. Not too much the referees have to run about for. And someone is saying these guys are playing basketball. Yeah. I mean, the real truth is, I'm just clueless because that man in your short, I know him very well, Teddy Colley. So let's hope that the organizers will learn from this and see what happens. And this is going to hurt Monserrato so much because I know they were here against Bond County, play in similar fashion. Yes. And Bapulu were so hurt by that result. And now a lot of people are saying from the feed, and I hope Monserrato will feel what it is to be in such position.
Yeah, that's why I say
Yeah.
Command is a receipt of every action that we take. Anything we do, the receipt for that is karma. And so, Monserrato,
You want to explain karma
Well-
to me?
yeah. I mean, it's a consequence of our action. It's a philosophical term,
Okay.
and it is a consequence of our action. And it may not come as early as you think.
Yeah,
It can
but
come
it's
anytime.
definitely going to come back
It's
at you.
definitely going to come.
Especially if you didn't do it right, you know. So we are here at the SKD. After this game, we got Monserrato versus Grand Bassa County. Maybe to come and play for pride, because if it stays like this, these two teams are into the next stage of the competition. So temporarily the game has come to a standstill. 2 minutes of added time. Well, if they like it, they want to add
If I were the referee, I wouldn't add even 1 second. I wouldn't add a second.
Let them go finish again, let them move on the field.
The people don't want to play, so what do you even add at a time? I'm going to cut
That's
the game
the
off as
national
45
for you,
I
eh?
will not add a second. What do I add at a time? The people don't want to play.
This is the political version of Liberian sports. So don't be surprised. That's exactly what it is. The only time you see the Liberian politicians showing up for football matches at the highest level is when these competitions are played. The National County Sports Meet. Anything other than that, you not see them. After these games, trust me, they go into that shelf. And that's the reason why, let me tell you, Liberian people, in your concession agreements, they don't put no sports package there. Here, they take them out, they count, they bluff, they show off.
Yeah, show off.
They show the team, they get a team 1,000, 2,000, 20,000, Liberian dollar, 80,000, they walk away. After this, nothing will come back. Until next year again, they'll come back. Yeah, they can get all the players, all the money.
Yeah.
By the time they can show their strength. I want to say in simple Liberian thing.
And they feel that sport are not anything. Sport are nothing.
Yeah.
So there's no need, I won't even put money there in the budget for sports to make young people to get motivated to play sports. You know, sometimes they can make it feel we're helping the people
that are playing sports.
We're helping them.
Yeah.
You know what sports can do in the world? You know how many young people earn millions and millions and millions of dollars in the world? I started at Donald Trump now.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people run using Bolt's whole life?
Yeah.
He ran only 19 minutes his whole life.
Yeah.
He ran only 19.
And there goes the final whistle.
I think 24 plus minutes his whole life.
Yeah.
And he was able to earn around about 360 million.
360
Just for
million.
running for 24 minutes.
Yeah.
Because he was running 100 meters.
Yeah.
You're running for 9.7 seconds.
Yes.
10.7 seconds. 9.5 seconds. 9.72 seconds. So we add all those 9.7, 10.7 seconds, everything in the 24 minutes. And the man earned 360 million.
Yes.
Just by running for 24 million, they got 360 million. Underestimate the power of sports.
So it's 0-0 at the Samuel Kayendo Sports Complex. Those two teams are working off, knowing exactly that they did not show class on this afternoon in the first 45 minutes. They came here to have fun, and it's just fun. Just playing in Liberian team, just having fun. I mean, nothing here to talk about, nothing here to do about. So we will close the first half. When we come back, we'll continue with the second half of this game.
intermission. Welcome back. It's the second half of the game, and they are still here. Magibi versus Glencoe County. They are all fighting for something, and that's the 5 points for either side. Both teams have 4 points after playing to Monserrato County and Grand Bassa. And I think they should be playing for history here. But not much been seen from them. The urgency of the game is slow. The pace. I'm not seeing the quest from either side. And one will say, this is quite below standard. That shouldn't be playing in our country. On the other hand, the both sides have been careful as to not concede in the early minute of the game, or to not concede into this match, as to not give them the terrible time that they may not imagine. So it's a weekly time, and just playing the ball in the middle of the park, just playing the ball to themselves, not showing anything that's exceptional. They let Magibi, Glencoe, and Coach Tio would say they are playing below standards.
Yeah, very much below standard in my opinion. No team is making an attempt in 90 minutes. We don't have an attempt at goal. Yeah, I mean, in my own professional words, I can't remember being part of a game like this as a coach. I haven't seen it before.
No. And some of the viewers are just not happy with what is happening. Yeah, because I think they are from Basel. Other from Monserrato County. Remember, it's not only Basel that is hoping for the win here. Monserrato also should be hoping for the win because they do have 1 point as well.
Yeah. So here they are, and we're just having fun. Take a look at where Vanny is. No, is that okay? No, it's not Vanny, but he has number 25.
This is the famous Vanny that we know.
Yeah, he's sitting there and waiting for the ball to come forward. Well, the Vanny we know in a Watanga site. Trust me, he would tear things apart.
The previous game against
all of the teams, I mean, we saw them. So maybe they came here to just play low key, and the two teams will qualify, which is key. And Monserrato and Basel will definitely be out of this competition, which is good for both Basel, for Magibi and Glencoe County. Beyond this, trust me, their next games will be blistering fire.
I'm saying some of the commenters are saying this cannot happen to Mighty Nima. They will always want to win and set the record straight. With Nima, looking at the probability as well, if I'm the coach of Glencoe or Magibi, I think similar thing will be exhibited by me, because anyone can score at any time in an intense match. Yeah. I'm seeing the center referee. It's not even sweaty. Very cool.
Yeah, the boys in the red shirt.
He's playing to the rhythms of the game.
Yeah, I mean, they're having fun. It's just that personally, my take is it's a quiet game. Vanny on the ball is dispossessed. Magibi gets it and the ball goes into touch. Choice Howard here.
Yeah.
Last time we saw him, he was an explosive guy on the left flank.
Always wanting to do something
he
unusual.
wants to tear the opposing defense apart. In this case, he's not doing that. Take a look at his pressing.
His Vanny is playing
this is
like a defender now.
Deep in his defense, he has drifted way below. Mark Kofa is a long ball down that side. It's a pink. And Glencoe County all over the place in peace.
And what I think is Glencoe is having possession than Magibi.
Yeah, in spite of the fact that it is playing on the low key, Glencoe are keeping more possession than Margibi County. Long ball, Teddy Colley.
At the end of this,
yeah,
Margibi will top the log, and they will have to play Nima County.
Yes, which is going to be a breathtaking game. We look forward to seeing that. And trust me, it will be one of the busiest days of Teddy Colley's football, because that Nima County team has power up front. Yeah, Keita, Lynch, Ade, Josiah sees
James Tapper,
Keita, Lynch, James Tapper. It's a massive attack, trust me. And Teddy Colley will be a very busy gentleman. On the other hand, Grand Crew County will be meeting.
Grand Crew
will be meeting. Is that Nimba? Who's qualified along Nimba?
The man along with Grand Cape Mount.
Yeah, Grand Cape Mount County.
So Grand Crew will have to meet Grand Cape Mount.
Yeah.
The tough rough wear.
Yes, rough wear. Exploring one side, Vanny, tearing things apart on the other side. Yeah, we will have good games in the semi-finals. To be frank, we will
not turn into the group stage again.
No, the semi-finals definitely is never going to be in the group stage.
Hope it would not. It would never steal Margibi into their own half, and we'll have to go back to the goalkeeper, Teddy Colley. I say, moment of this, you should have the third choice or the second choice of the team being used. They have been observed or pre-calculated on this one. One would say it was premeditated that they should play at this speed.
Yes, I mean, it's obvious
new
for me.
Playing on this pitch.
Yeah, anyone who knows good football will tell you that. I mean, how can you have two good teams playing and none of them is making an attempt at goal? No, the only reason is they've qualified. Both of them they've qualified with stakes like this. 5 points
apiece.
Apiece. So I mean, not much to talk about. Body language, as you can see, is just not positive, and
I have to fight. I should be seeing a fighting spirit for Gibby.
Yeah, you're not going to see a fighting game until
on several occasions we got defeated by Grand Crew County, playing for the record. They should be playing hard on Grand Crew as to reduce the deficit of 5. They have been defeated 5 times since the both side meeting. They've been defeated 5 times for Grand Crew, and I think which is just not good for Margibi.
Yeah,
they need to play to reduce the odd. But one was said to have a reduction in the win against them. But rather they decide to prioritize the advancement than just reducing the margin.
Yeah, reducing the margin here. Mark Kofa, is it Mark? No, it is not. Mark is in the middle of the park. George just in number 5, and it was actually it was Colley, Suri.
Samuel
Colley.
It's been introduced.
Tyrese White now taking his time. Grand Crew County. Finding the captain. Takes his time, and they will push the ball around to Jackson Horace. Vanny has come, is drifted below. Jackson Horace has it. Isaka Bayo of Watanga Football Club. This is Mark Kofa, also of Watanga, and they're taking their time, keeping possession, doing everything they can to enjoy themselves.
I'm not saying
it's a training ground routine, and I said that to you.
This is low.
Just a normal training ground routine. It doesn't even resemble a training ground routine, my mind.
You mean a training ground? You see some
there's intensity at training, especially if you SSG. Not much of that. Did you see that? Teddy Colley is in possession, and the player is turning away. He's not mounting pressure at all. Normally, if they needed this game to qualify, he will mount pressure, you know? But again, that's counter football for you. And
There's choice.
The choice, how we know,
Yeah.
who explode down the side and create chance.
As Momo
But
Blanco
he's
again.
not doing that. However, it is, we are into, I suppose, our duty is to give you a description of events as
As
it
it is.
unfolds. You know, so we're doing our best. We're giving you the description of events as they unfold right here before us.
Choice. He's having some practice time.
Yeah.
I hope he can exhibit that in the semi-final stage. Seeing some twist and turn from Choice. Just you don't have. And the striker Toga Kofa goes to the ground. And he will be attended to. Ross Johnson is saying that the guy I don't know what he's saying, he's got a plain leg to say that they do not want him to play late ball. Why?
Yeah, the fans will have that view because they are used
Yeah.
to high intensity football game, you know. And they're not saying that this afternoon.
Yeah. Someone ever said that we already understand Liberia will always be Liberia. Like you were saying, underrated game. Not playing to international standard. Even if they do have some plans of wanting to draw the game, then at least a little bit of urgency. There's not a team after 58 minutes now, not a team off target, none. And it's just a cool one for them. And I'm seeing my Gibeon. I kind of realize the thing. I enjoy the moment.
Yeah, they're enjoying it. In all fairness, they are.
My Gideon are enjoying the moment, including the fans from Grand Crew. How do they call people from Grand Crew? Grand Gradient?
Do you want to? Do you want to? I don't know how you want to coin it. Now, maybe it's easy to say a Southeasterner from Grand Crew. I mean, I would just say it like that. I'm a Southeasterner from Grand Crew.
Where you would say Magibi and Masolia.
Or maybe, are you going to say, it's just easy to say he's from Grand Crew. That's all.
From Grand Crew.
He's from Grand Crew.
It's not Grand Gradient.
It's difficult.
I've never heard that before.
No. Myself. So then it's not a happy guy. He's somewhere out there, maybe listening to the noise in the stands, watching from the stands. Now he's not in commentary position because he's not happy with the way the game is playing. Ben love to have a description of event from a top-notch perspective, noisy, high-intensity football. It's not that this afternoon. Both teams are playing on a very quiet note, knowing that they've made it to the finals. There's nothing at stake. And
one would say the momentum of a continent is not seen this season. Unlike the past season where you will have some competition.
So a lot of
knockout stage.
And a lot of people are now commenting
you just need
that
to go back.
Yeah, we have to go back to the same pace, to the same stage rather, the same format, knockout stages. I think it makes it much more. Some will complain that when you give the team just one, and the very people for whom the FA is trying, the Ministry of Youth and Sports is trying to change the format, are the ones who are making it as ugly as it is now.
They are the very people that is similar thing was done in the group stage. Mosorado County and Bon that left Bapodu County in Bopodu City, unable to make their way out of SKD. And it has been exhibited as well with Grand Crew and Mike Gibby, their choice on the screen. He looked tired.
Yeah. Timothy Hina. It's got good height. He's a good goalkeeper. I had a season with him at Live FC somewhere in 2022, 2023. I stand to be corrected, yes. And we had a wonderful time together. It was the season that Lawrence Coleman became the highest goal scorer, midfielder with 22 goals to his credit.
I see Teddy with a long one looking for his teammate. Gave away to Grand Crew Counted. It's Tyrese White. Steward.
Tyrese White. Isaka Bayo stands.
It's a bio for
No
Watanga.
pressure. Yes, Isaka is for Watanga. He's a marksman for Watanga. Very top-notch pressing player. He doesn't relent in going for the press. Always initiates for Watanga. But in this game, he's not initiating. He's rather having some nice, quiet time walking in the middle of that park, hoping that it's going to end like this. We are just minutes over an hour. In 30 minutes time, plus other time, we will be done and dusted with this game. And of course, Monserrado and Grand Bassa County will be here to sort things out in what is expected to be a match to just again have fun. Nothing has stayed, no qualification. You know, it's like
and Jetty have said if Maggie can win this game 1-0 against Grand Crew, each of the players will be given 10,000 like Brenda's.
they will not get that 10,000.
Would they get this 10,000 talking about?
They will not get a 10,000 like $100.
Each.
That's what they want.
Yeah, the 25
Grand
players.
Grand Crew knows. Maggie B probably will not want to eliminate Grand Crew, and I don't know.
That's
I
a
don't
huge
see
sum
it.
of money. If they hear that, I think the intensity will increase.
Well, maybe they didn't make that promise to them before they came here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the captain, is that the captain? No, man wearing 25 shirts for Grand Crew. Let's go through the ground.
Andrew Dennis
Dennis.
is the central defender partnering with. Even the players on the bench are so boring. Yeah.
They look very cool. When we used to play, they said they put you in the free shot. I think these young legs that are on the bench now should be used at least to make that pressing field in the continent. Those players that haven't been used over the time. The
Monserrado arriving
of Monserrado County. They just have to play for the record's sake.
Yes, a lot of people are alleging that Monserrado settled with Bond County to oust Bapulu County. In similar fashion, these two teams are playing a game without any kind of energy, no drive, as I always say. And when it feels like the Monserrado are out.
Yeah.
So, as Ben will say, come out, we'll come back at you.
Hope to see something happen.
The second game will be a little bit tense because it will be for the record's sake, you know.
Yeah, then we have to play for something. One more say.
Monserrado County want to beat Bassa to do something. And of course, Bassa themselves. Famata and Mota
Fofana. They were friends.
Yeah, very good friends.
Are they still? The last time they played in the exhibition match, right here, Famata defeated Mota Fofana. We hope to see the repeat or will be a revenge for Mota.
Yeah, Mota might have a chance of, coming back strong.
Ralph Weah is also watching.
Yeah, Ralph Ware is watching.
is watching this game. It's Ralph Ware from Green Cape Man County to Talisman. Let's see.
And let me say hats off to you, Mr. Stanley Gray, Head of Marketing and Promotions at Intel Sports. And you're following the commentary. Yeah. Elijah, I'm just asking, in your fairness, if you were the coach in the dugout and you already qualify, you know, theological, you do qualify, and you come into this kind of game, what kind of feeling? I mean, I'm a coach, and I'm a coach, something is just running in my head. I mean, how I approach this kind of game?
Yeah, though I used to be a coach, but not a people coach like you are. Playing to this.
You want to play this game strictly explosive? For me, trust me.
Okay.
I'm gonna play.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, whatever happens, that's it. Sometimes these are the little things that determine your fit for the future.
Yeah, probably. But sometimes you should look at the nature of the league. It's all about advancement and there's
so
something
this
to
is
fight for.
football,
Your people
yeah.
are depending on you, and the county wanting to go to the next stage of the competition. This is not a national league where you only have a team and
One
the
team, one
CEO to
enemy.
contend with, but you are dealing with whole county.
CEO will say, my man, that game there,
Play for integrity. Yeah.
so all my administrations at my back. Coach, you got to play this game. You need this game. You know,
but this one, the county superintendent, the citizens of the county, they all need this one. They need advancement. Many of them are already preparing themselves for the semifinals.
Yeah.
And we go at the end of the day in the 90th minute, Grand Crew County defeat Magidi. What happened to them?
Do you trust any of these two teams that in the last 10 minutes, none of them is going to score a goal?
Looking at this, it's just very weak. Nothing going to happen. The two goalkeepers are having fun times. And looking at Teddy, who play for Watanga, he's kind of realizing himself, just trying to control what Teddy will say. I'm the one who see behind you, and when I talk, you listen. Yeah.
And
in one of our block leagues, he played for two-ball community, and he was
looking away from those two teams. Those players on that pitch are very. You take nothing away from them. But again, as you said, the nature of the game, what is at stake, will determine how much they put in. And that's what we have in now. You know, if this was the other way around, you see high intensity from them. And I know some of those boys on that pitch are very explosive, very skillful, very talented and creative.
Fetcher Denix.
He's one of the funnest. He didn't even go 10 minutes in the game and got substituted. Is he still on the pitch? Fetcher Denix is off.
He's off of the pitch.
Yeah, he's off. And
probably he don't want to continue set play. Looking at his level, playing for the national
my
team.
little brother,
Mountain
Freeman, is telling me this game is playing under protest. And I haven't heard about any protest yet. We at Inter have not heard anything like that yet. Maybe we'll do our investigation.
They are talking about playing on a protest, you know, about Grand Crew wanting the 5 points. Magidi want the 5 points. But remember, top in the league, this log will be Magidi. They have higher goals into the competition, like score more goals against Monserrato.
Yes. So if you just joined us, this is Intel Sports. We are live from the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex. Teddy calling your shot. Takes his time, plays it forward. and it is Mike B who will come forward and keep it in their own half. They come back. Think about it. When you're thinking they're going to go forward,
they will have to return. And that's the rough John Momo that we know from LPRC, who play for the
LPRC Oilers against Watanga. You see him in the thick of things. Let's go forward, let's go forward, let's go forward.
Just not making any urgency.
No urgency in this game. It tells you the mentality, and that's the judgment we're making, you know. But trust me, on the 30th, if you want to see how good John Momo is, come to maybe the Tusa field. I don't know where the venue is, but it's going to be Watanga versus LPRC Oilers.
Wow.
The 30th of this month. And you're going to see the real John Momo, you know, in the real game.
Yeah. They see the Momo Blamo.
Yeah.
Famous name from Margibi County. He played for Shatta. The last play against.
Yeah, somebody is saying I started watching this game from the 47th minute.
Yeah.
I have not seen one shot on target. That's what we've been saying.
Yeah, we've been seeing that.
Nothing at all. The guys are just knocking the ball around in the middle of the park when they get it. Now watch this, they're going to come back. They are coming back. It's just when you think they're crossing the halfway mark, going 25-30 meters across the halfway mark into their opponent's half.
Yeah, on the other hand,
this is Isaka Bayo. Now see how far he's drifted in the defense. It is difficult. If you watch the games of Watanga Football Club, you don't see Isaka in this position. Positional discipline, you don't find him in this position. But again, this is counting me for you.
It's counting me in the nature
we were
of the
just
league.
talking about John Momo. You don't see them in those sort of positions. Yeah. But it's a different day. It's a different day on a different note this afternoon.
Yeah. On the other hand, Genku have a region to represent now.
Yeah.
They will have to represent the Southeast. Rainbow G is out.
Yeah.
And we also have Sano is not in this competition. Over 5 years, I haven't seen them.
Yeah, maybe Sano have to hire
Genku is out. Genku is out.
Sano can say you can hire my services next season.
And they don't pay coach.
Can hire the services.
And one of my friends say the politicians in the county are more than the technicians.
Yeah, I mean, and again, every country that does not have technicians, you don't develop, you don't grow.
That's what's happening
because the administrators or the managers they just craft, they create, but then it's on paper. So how do you put it into proper perspective so it become a frame? It become like a software, and the hardware aspect is missing. That's where it is like. Yeah. Or maybe a hardware and a software aspect is missing. One of the two,
Some information and visuals yet to be proven that Grand Bassa County may not participate in this last game.
But we just saw Grand Bassa.
We just see
Grand Bassa?
They just arrived, followed by Monserrato came first.
Monserrato,
and
they are warming up.
It's warming up.
The both teams are warming up, so
15,
that
16,
information is not true.
It's not true at all. It's coming from Ablige TV.
Well, the both teams are warming up as we speak. Ablige is reporting that Grand Bassa may not be part of this game, but Grand Bassa, we can confirm from the Samuel Kando Sports Complex, are currently warming up.
Yeah, they are. And moreover, they use the word may that will save them from their allegations.
Yeah.
It's true again. Vanny B. Vanny. The ball will go up on the old row. District number 10. He lives in Chukbo. I don't know where he lives currently because I haven't seen him for long. Like, see, it's tough time. That's Susame who play for Fafouin. I don't know why you have to be a second division player and then for counting me, you take yourself back to the third league.
Yeah, I mean, I said something the last time that the county meet is where the young people want to make their money, you know. All of these guys, if you were to give each of them $50 per game, that's a lot of money, you know, in a country with challenges. That can do well for them. So my take is, when are we going to put much money into sports and we have these guys paid good money, you know, and the referee sounds as well, so a player is on the floor. And
a player from Mark Gibby, in the full shite.
It's on the floor.
Emmanuel Mayunga
is on the floor.
This is the tire steering is partially empty.
It is. Somebody said even a mere birthday game, you will see the intensity of the game. You will see players kicking toward goal. But this one is just pure, excuse me for the last word, I won't call it. Why are the sports commentators not commentating the game? Rather, they are talking different things. Intersports, what's going on? Intersport is not commentating because the intensity of the game
is low.
Has nothing to be commented to you.
Nothing.
We are used to high intensity football game. We're not used to games where players will go into other teams' half and bring the ball back. What have we got to commentate? Behold, your name is Behold Sierra Deer. I don't know what is that, but behold, the real truth is, if you are a commentator holding this microphone, you want to commentate, you want to describe events for people out there to understand. But you are watching the game yourself, and there's a difference between television commentary and radio commentary. The radio,
you will be shouting
apart from shouting, you're not seeing anything on your screen. So we're giving you a clear-cut description of events. Television, we're trying our best to run commentary, but at a particular pace while you are also watching the game. So maybe we calling players' names and we're describing the moments, the body language, and the runs, the creativity they bring to the game. But you are also watching. So it's easy to determine who is making incursions and who is not. So that's the difference here. And it is on the basis of that intensity that we can describe events.
There should be something to talk about, the warrant of description. I say things.
Yeah,
do you want us to say Teddy is on the ball, Teddy?
We are commentating. Teddy is on the ball,
and they have to go back. That player flashed it, gave away, wasted
only
one.
Trust.
Freely
play. Now take a look at the time. Nobody puts up a chance. You're watching. You know, nobody puts up a chance. The goalkeeper Timothy Hena comes, collects it, takes his time. He's in the box. He goes to the edge there. Now taking his time. He's not been hard first. Now he finally plays. So all of that time, we've got 11 minutes to finish this game.
11 minutes. And it will be all done and dusted.
Yeah, in 11 minutes will be done and dusted. I don't even know if the referee is going to give us some added time.
If you ask me, I don't need added time.
Yes.
He don't need to add it up. Because they are just not playing that they want into school. Let's see how it becomes.
Still here at the SKD. Still running. It is in the middle of the park. And it's a long ball forward.
Just few minutes to go.
Yeah. And Jiffy, we got around interesting 10 minutes in my thoughts. And we will see Grand Bassa versus Monserrato County.
That will have a little bit of urgency.
Yeah, we will see some urgency because
to fight.
Bassa will have to prove a point over Monserrato, and Monserrato will technically also want to prove a point. You never know. It doesn't matter how that one is going to end. But for them here, whoever loses is out. So they are very, very cautious.
But whoever loses is not out yet until the result proving otherwise. It's possible that Monserrato and Grand Bassa can draw, and both of them will go home with 2 points.
Well, they don't want to take that risk. They just don't want to take that risk. They don't want to depend on either of those two teams. They want to put destiny in their hands.
Looking at the track record from Monserrato County versus Bong, the Posso said against Bapuru, it made happy. They will have triple substitution for Maigili.
Yeah. So the game has come to a momentary standstill. The ball is going to be a drop ball, and the referee will drop it for goalkeeper Teddy Cully. And it plays a long ball to that side after the substitutions had been effected.
I'm seeing the new players.
Making their presence felt. So they are going to be through these two teams. One of them will go against Grokman County, and the other will go against Nimba County.
One will say in the dying minute of the game, a player can just break the trust.
Nothing is going to change. Just if these two teams will not do anything to help each other. It's a done deal. It's a county meet game, done and dusted. I've been in the county meet. I remember when I came from, when I did a farewell to refugee life from Ghana. My first county meet was 2012-2013. It was my first ever county meet. David Doe, my colleague David Doe, brought me to Riverside County, and we had a wonderful time. We were in the county meet. I started learning a lot about the county meet. A lot of things happen in the county meet. In all fairness, I saw things that are far away from the professional norms of football. But again, this is content for you. It's a political stuff that makes it gives way for the politicians to showcase their strength, their power to be seen by their citizens. See them around, want to make their presence felt. That is when people will know, oh, this is Theophilus Sugar, this is the lawmaker Theophilus Sugar.
You want it to be a lawmaker district number 1?
Yeah, he's a lawmaker. Oh, this is the guy. So today I've had a chance of saying, it's the best way they can show themselves.
And one thing I've had passerby saying as well, some of the teachers I've been hearing in the studio, is Sekou Gala School, Nathaniel Mangir of Maigidi County, and George Weir of Grand Creek County set on the parcel. They have their own say. Carrasco don't want to go against his father.
Yeah, maybe.
Just in case if they're having to meet in the final. In the final, what happens?
In the final, somebody will have to just do something.
Tyrese White looking forward. Yes, Vanny B. Vanny. And goes out for a goal kick. Advantage. Teddy Colley of My Gibby. It's Tyrese.
So 4 minutes plus other time left in this game. And it's goalless here at the SKD. Vani is on the floor.
He want to be substituted.
Yeah, he's calling for treatment. It's an arm strain. Yeah, in all fairness, I hope you don't bring that to Watanga, because we will not be happy to have an injured Fanny returning to us in the first league.
It's just some tactics as to how the time going. 2 minutes. It's just 2 minutes plus other time to go. Okay, someone
the players are smiling. I mean, it is clear they came here to have fun. They know they've qualified for the next stage. Next week they will be here. And those first division teams that have players with with Grand Crew and Magibi are the only teams who will still be now worried. Like Tifula Sugar, he's still going to be worried about his players coming back home. Teddy will still have to stay away from us. Same can be said about VBV and Isaka Bayo, Kevin Fisk, Mark Kofa. They will still have to stay away from us as we get ready for the second phase of the league. And those who are with Grand Bassa, we don't have a player with Grand Bassa County, and we don't also have a player with Montserrat County.
You had a player with Maryland?
Yes.
Yuma?
Those have returned already. It is clear that they are available to train.
Still to go.
Still keeping it in that order.
I say I want to leave.
So Nimba, Cape Mount, and
both things were qualified.
So we got Magibi, Grand Crew, Nimba, Cape Mount.
Yeah.
We will have these 4 teams in the semi-finals, and we will see cracking games next week.
Wasted again, giveaway.
It is a giveaway. It is an intent to turn the ball over to Magibi now.
And one will say it's time by time.
Yes.
It's that time.
And
to decide.
0-0, 86 minutes. The last 89 minutes gone. And it's going to end. I saw it coming. I knew in the first 5 minutes what we had on hand. It did not resemble a football game, in all fairness. But trust me, this is a national county made for you. And let me pay my respect to a younger brother, a very good family man, Melvin Weiser, Mr. Melvin Weiser of the Liberian Legislative Corporation. You're watching live here, and let me say hats up to you and the family, wherever you are.
It's 1 minute of other time.
Yeah.
It's almost over, a few seconds to go. And John Momo taking it very wide into Tyrese White from his teammate. White is keeping the ball to his leg. as to the sound of the final whistle. Up next, Grand Bassa, Monserrado County, the National County Sports Meet. Many are saying that this league has its own rules and guidelines.
Yeah, it does.
Is it not football?
Yeah, it's football. And there goes the final whistle. Grand Crew has made it. Mahakibi County has also qualified. And those two teams are through to the next stage of the competition. Nimba, Basso, and Monserrado County will have to play for pride here, but it is obvious they are out of the competition after their game this evening.
Yeah, it is. We have to call it a day. Is this a day? No. For break of this first
game. Yeah, we're
game.
taking a break. We will be back for the Nimba and Bassa game. Monserrado Bassa game.
The Civilized boys will go against there's a dumber boys, as can be said in the county meet. The boys from Grand Bassa County. Let's go for this break to be right back. It's my Guinea Nil.
Prosperity was from the commentators to the landsmen, the referees, relax and don't really know what to do. Yes, we are. I mean, there is nothing to talk about. So we got to end here. The first half is over. Grand Crew have made it through. So to Mahakibi County. We looking forward to the next game between Monserrado and Grand Bassa County. We're taking a break. We'll be right back.